But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken.
Did he just say that? The problem with our natural immunity is that it's free. No one can make any money off of it.
I'm so sick and tired of the webs they spin. Got everyone divided with the lies they spit. Have to watch what we...
What's up, Breakdown Gang? It's your boy JD Break here. I am back with another Tom Macdonald reaction video. Guys, Tom has a new song out called Sheeple. I'm really excited to check it out. He has been alluding to being in the studio on his social medias and stuff like that. He's told us, he said, I'm not so focused on quantity like I was the past couple years, but quality. So supposedly, he says he's making some of the best music he's ever made. I cannot wait to hear the full album. But anyway, this song's gonna be a banger. But first, guys, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. It really helps out with my videos getting viewed and stuff like that. Not only am I doing reactions to different cultural things that are going on, but I want to start doing more and more news type stuff too, because I'm so tired of getting the news from rich people who have no idea and who are not in touch with the normal blue collar working class person. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, thank you guys so much for the support. Real quick, I have to shout out my girlfriend. If you guys would like a memory or any kind of picture that you've taken on your phone or on a camera, if you'd like it turned into art, my girlfriend, she's really good, guys. She drew this of me. She did pastel, black and white pastel, but she does colored work too. And I will have a link in my description of this video of how you can get a hold of her if you'd like to get some artwork done of a memory or of a loved one or anything like that. So she is available. Anyway, guys, let's get right into this thing. Let's see, let's get it clicked over here. All right, so this is called Sheeple. I'm guessing it's going to be about the masses that just zombily walk around like this, and they're like, you support Ukraine, get the vaccine, blah, blah. Like, I imagine it's about those people. It might be about the music industry, though. He seems to switch back and forth quite a bit. Anyway, without further ado, guys, let's check this out.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the...
Hold on. Let me catch that again. Hold on.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. He's talking about elites being in control. Sounds like he's reading some elite theory already.
The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize.
Yeah. Always follow the money, and if you see people getting canceled, look into why, like Kanye, like all these people they're trying to take down, Elon Musk. I mean, you can go through the list from Trump on down, Steve Bannon, all the people they're trying to cancel, they're trying to debank, deplatform, and who are they criticizing? Why are these things happening to him? Why is Kanye getting debanked by, is it Bank of America, when Epstein never did after he got convicted? So who are these people criticizing, and why are they being canceled? Excellent point, Tom. All right.
If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis, controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties.
There's the elite thing again. So the controlled chaos, he's all about the controlled chaos. Telling the black people that white people have been oppressing them and that white people are evil, telling white people that they're evil and that they owe the world everything. It's insane, but it's all to create chaos in order to present a solution and take power. Love it.
Controlled by rich folks who use the news.
Well, I don't love it. I love that he is putting it out there, the truth out there. That's what I love. I don't love that it's actually happening.
Who's to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police so that there's big crime. To take away our freedom, to restore order, they let die.
Yeah, so they defund the police, and they do it in the name of racism and bigotry, but really it's to literally create more crime, so that we need the savior of the state to come save us from this, instead of just putting more funding and training into the local police forces, right?
Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system, change the pronouns. If gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions.
Hey, that's right. I say it all the time. I guess I'm as white as can be, and I still live paycheck to paycheck, and I break my back, and I live in a 900 square foot house, and I have a 2008 Ford Fusion. So as far as privilege and all that, I just, in my own personal life, I haven't seen it, and it really sucks to get told that I have all this privilege.
Pronouns of gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement.
Tom always says so much in like 2 lines. It's like you have to break down every 2 lines. Yeah. Okay.
Gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation.
So they starve you with a lack of information. They starve you from actually hearing the truth of what's going on. And then you only hear facts that are filtered through corporations like news networks, cable networks, approved YouTube channels, and and Hollywood's a big one too. Everything's filtered through these people who are generally Marxists and communists, and then it's pumped out. And there's like maybe 2 people on Fox, Tucker Carlson and the one other person, that are actually like seriously populist type people. Everything else mainstream seems to be completely one-sided and very, very filtered. Just no truth at all.
Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team. But y'all are sheep. Blue to screens just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
Okay, so pretty catchy chorus as far as singing along to it and all that. I gotta say, is it I Am Legend? The I Am Legend robots that are in these lines behind him, I think that's what it is. And then he's got the huge eye in the sky that's always watching. And guys, I don't know if you know this, but we actually have different types of drones that are literally up there thousands of feet, like 50,000 feet in the air, that are spying on us as we speak. So that's actually really, really accurate, the eye in the sky.
Nothing's what it seems. Hollywood been rotting your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleet, bet, cap, they trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever.
Yep, they're endorsing all of this broken English, all of these Ebonics and stuff like that. And I'm not saying there's necessarily anything wrong with it, but at some point you start to sound just uneducated, right? And that's what they want. They want you to be uneducated, because if you're educated, you know how the economy works, you know how the government works, you know how war works, right? And they don't want you to know any of those things because they want you to be a sheeple.
Narrative is popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. 2 sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having 2 good legs and never taking a step.
I think what he's really saying is the red pill, the blue pill, when it all boils down to it, just because you have an R and a D next to your name, if you're a globalist, you're a globalist. If you're a nationalist or a populist, then you're a nationalist or a populist. It doesn't matter which red or blue pill. There's only the truth, the unfiltered, unadulterated truth, right? That's all there really is.
Forward. If you agree, it's free speech. Disagree, it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican, and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe.
Although I have heard that Lincoln kind of used the whole slavery South thing as a cover, and it was more economical than it was anything else, the whole emancipation thing. But I still give props to Lincoln and the Republican Party for being the party that stopped slavery in America, of course.
Free. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe.
Yep.
But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken.
Did he just say that? The problem with our natural immunity is that it's free. No one can make any money off of it. It's almost like he takes geopolitics and he takes economics and he takes the whole capitalist fascistic system we've got going on, and he dumbs it down so like a second grader can understand it. That's That's what Tom does. That's what he's really good at.
You locked inside a cubicle, addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful, then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
I like how he hits it with the "You are my sheeple" the second time around. That's pretty funny.
Nothing's what it seems. If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated.
Yeah, I don't have to say it. The only reason why the Second Amendment exists is to protect us from a tyrannical government, is to be able to uprise against a tyrannical government. So when you see the government so fraught on taking your weapons away, it really just things that make you go,
George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police. Now we call them fact checkers.
He just hit him with the 1984 all the way. Hold on.
Like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police. Now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you. They don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors.
Wow.
The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all, because they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are.
It is very easy to remove people's rights if they don't know what their rights are. That's why schools are set up. Public school system is literally set up the way that it's set up to not educate you about your rights, about how to manage your finances, about any of this stuff. They don't want you to know anything about real life. They literally, you're in a mold and being prepared to be a cog in the machine. That's what public schools are, honestly.
The only people you can rule are the criminal ones, so they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free, can't have no peace till...
I love it. The robots are waking up one by one, and they're waking each other up. That's clutch.
We're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
Video by Noah Rockefeller, Jared Potter. All right, y'all, that was dope. That was the new video by Tom Macdonald. Sheeple, obviously, he's back at it. He's back at what got him popular in the first place, taking society and shaking them with a sick beat and a nice hook and saying, wake up, wake up, wake up. And I love the idea of the robots seeing their hands and being like, oh wow, it's like waking up from the Matrix. And then the robot reaches to the other robot and touches him, like, wake up. I think that's so important. I think it's so important for us to be doing with everyone that we know. Guys, we know something's coming. We know something's really, really wrong. A lot of people can't really put their finger on it, normies or whatever, but we know what's going on. Tom talks about it all the time, and we see a global takeover of all the stuff that he's talking about. So it's our job to wake people up. That's what he's trying to do, and that's what our job is to wake people up. So y'all, if you haven't woken up from the Matrix yet, or if you don't know people who have woken up from the Matrix yet, it is kind of your responsibility to help wake them up in love and grace, right? Anyway, y'all, as far as the music goes, it was a good beat. It wasn't anything that like really jumped out as like super epic that Tom's done. It's another banger in his list of bangers that he's got, and I'm sure it'll go shoot up to number 1 or number 2 or whatever it always does. He's the man. Dude who mixes, I forget his name, he's the man. Evan, yeah, produced the hook. Then they're mixed and mastered by Evan. This is homegrown. Shout out all you rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma leave you rich while you rappers make it broke bones or something, whatever. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop rapping. I'll leave that to Tom. Anyway, guys, love y'all. Thank you so much for the view. Please like and subscribe again. Hit Laura up if you want some artwork done. Please check out my news show. I'm gonna have another news segment coming out next week, so please check that out. And until next time, y'all, love you. Peace.